Hey there and welcome back to the channel. I'm Bryson with Dimes for Dollars, and today we have one more box of nickels for our nickel hunt and fill series. We're on hunt number 47, box 47 as well, and we have 3 holes left to go in our series. We also have quite a few holes left to go in our buffalo nickel series that we're doing on the side. We have 46 holes left to go. So hopefully we can find something to fill a spot today. We have our box here, and I popped it open as usual to see if we have circulated cents, and we do. I don't see anything that really stands out as old on this side, but we'll go ahead and flip it over, check for any old ones on the other side, and get started with the hunt. Alright, well we just flipped it over and we have 2 promising enders. Our first one here is roll number 4, and it looks very worn, so hopefully that's something old, not just a 64, but we'll definitely have to see on roll number 4. Our other find is right here at the end of the 3rd row. We have a 1957. So we'll have to see if there's anything else in that roll as well. Let's go ahead and get started with roll number 1. Well, roll number 1, and we're off to a good start. We have our first find here, and it's going to be a 1954 from Philadelphia. 2 rolls later, and we have another 1954. And this one's from San Francisco. Alright, well we're on to roll number 4 now, and we have that suspect ender here. Definitely looks old. Let's flip it and see what the date is. And that is gonna be an oldie. Holy cow. 1938. You don't see these too often. That's a first year Jefferson nickel. Double check there's not a mint mark here. Yeah, no mint mark, so 38 Philadelphia is still an awesome find. Unfortunately, it has a bit of a ring of death around the motto on top where it got rolled up in the end of the roll, but still an awesome find. I don't even know if we have that one in the book. We'll definitely have to check that one at the end of the hunt, but we are just getting started. Alright, well I just couldn't wait. I had to pull it out and see, and we already have one. They seem to be in pretty nice shape. But I think this one might even be an upgrader to that one. So I'm really excited about that one. We'll do the upgrade at the end of the hunt, but definitely a nice find. Less than 20 million. I will definitely take that one. That is a nice find, our 3rd one of the hunt, and let's keep going. Roll number 8, and we have our 4th find of the hunt, and it's an awesome one. We have a silver war nickel. San Francisco, in fact, you can tell by the big S above the Monticello. Let's go ahead and see what the date is. Alright, we have a 1943 this time, so 1943 San Francisco. That is awesome. We have found some really nice finds and we're only 8 rolls in. Well, very next roll, and we have an incredible find here. We have a buffalo nickel. I was just thinking it's been a very long time since we've had one, and we have a nice one this time. There's a San Francisco mint mark there at the bottom too, between 5 and cents. Let's see what the date is. Alright, we have a 1937 San Francisco. That is a very nice one. We'll definitely have to check that one with the album. That is an incredible find. We now have 5 finds through 9 rolls. Roll number 10, and we have 2 more finds this time. We have a 1941 up front here. And that one's from Philadelphia. Our other find is also a 1941. Right back here. And this one's going to be from Philadelphia as well. Roll number 12, and we have a 50s find this time, and we have a 1952 from San Francisco. 2 rolls later, and we have another 40s find here. We have a 1940 this time, and this one's from Philadelphia. Roll 21, and we have our 10th find of the hunt, and this one's going to be a 1941 from Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we had the 1957 ender. We got it out here. Let's go ahead and see if there's a mint mark. And there is, so it's going to be a 1957 from Denver. Very next roll, and we have another 1957 here. And this one's going to be from Philadelphia. Roll 24, and we have another 50s find. This time we have a 1956 from Denver. Roll 26, and we have another 1957 here. But this one is in fantastic shape. There's a lot of detail on this one. And it is going to be a 1957 Denver. We'll have to check that one against the album, because that's definitely one of the nicer ones I've ever found during a nickel hunt. So that is an awesome find. Very next roll, and we have find number 15 of the hunt now, and we have a 1946 here, and this one will be from Philadelphia. Very next roll again, and we have another 50s find here. We have a 1955 this time, and that one will be from Philadelphia. Roll number 33, and we have 3 finds in this one. Our first one's going to be a 1952 from San Francisco. Our next find is right back here. We have a 1951, and that one's going to be from San Francisco as well, and I believe that's a slightly lower mintage on that one. So an awesome find there. Our last one is right back here, 1948, and that one's going to be from Philadelphia. Roll number 35, and it happened again. We got our second buffalo nickel of the hunt, and it's in nice shape. In fact, it's even older than the last one. We have a 1929 this time, and this one's from San Francisco. Very next roll, and we have a 50s find this time. We have a 1959 from Denver. Roll 37, and we have another 1959 here, and this one's also going to be from Denver. Roll number 42, and we have another silver war nickel. We have a 1945 this time. Let's see what the mint mark is. Alright, that is a very faint one, but you can just make out the S there. So that is a 1945 San Francisco 35% silver war nickel. Roll 47, and we have our first Canadian nickel of the hunt, and this one's from 2001. Alright, well that's going to wrap up that box. We had an awesome hunt today, and we're going to have multiple hole fillers and an upgrade. So let's go ahead and get right into the wrap up here. We got 2 really nice 60s finds. We had that Canadian from 2001. We also had a 2009 Denver, which is a lower mintage modern coin. We had 12 50s finds, with the best condition-wise one being this 1957 Denver. And then we got 2 lower mintages. We had a 1955 Philadelphia with a mintage under 8 million. So that's a really nice find. We also had a 1951 San Francisco with a similar mintage. Moving on to the 40s, we had 8 this time, with 6 up here and 2 silver war nickels, a 45 and 43 San Francisco. And to top it all off, we also had a 1938 Philadelphia that was an ender, and it's in really nice shape. It's actually made an upgrader today, so I'm really excited to upgrade that one in just a second. We also got 2 buffalo nickels here, and they're both going to fill spots in the book. We have a 1929 San Francisco and a 37 San Francisco, and they're both in really nice shape. So let's go ahead and make the upgrader first, and then we'll move on to the buffalo nickels. Alright, well up first we have the Jefferson nickels, and we actually have 2 upgraders. Our 57 Denver is going to be an upgrader for sure. So we'll swap that one out, and we're also going to swap out the 38 Philadelphia, because the one in the book was pretty circulated, and this one, despite the ring of death on the backside, kind of digging it up, it's still a pretty nice looking coin. So I'll swap both those out, and then we'll move on to the buffalo nickels. Alright, we're back now with the buffalo nickels, and as we said before, we have both of them filling spots in the book. Our first is the 29 San Francisco, and it has a pretty low mintage, only 7.7 million. So that is a really awesome find. Our other find is even more rare. The 37 San Francisco only has 5.6 million. So even better, we got 2 awesome hole fillers. We're now to 22 of 66 spots filled, meaning we're a third of the way done with this album. I don't expect it to be done anytime soon, but it's always nice to get some new upgrades and additions like we did today. So again, I want to thank y'all for watching. It was a really fun hunt. We got some awesome finds this time. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.